The ebb and flow of the number and types of startup companies in an incubator is pretty dynamic. So you've got to be flexible with your space. Even though you may have modular spaces set up for labs, sometimes you've got to turn them into offices and then turn them back into labs. So this is a standard 570 square foot shell lab, which is turned into a space for a software company involved in data mining and data analytics. And so we put down these modular carpet tiles to make it more of an office type space, and those can be removed in the future if we want to turn this back into a lab. Here we have furniture along this wall and whiteboards. The nice thing about a lab is it's really amenable to a lot of whiteboards, and tenants love that. And then we have these cubicles here, and they're set up mainly for one person, but in a pinch you could have two. So we've got 1, 2, 3 cubicles on this side, and created a little walkway right here, another whiteboard on this wall, and then as we walk down here we've got whiteboards along this wall, and 1, 2, and 3 cubicles. So here we look across what would normally be a lab, and in the background you can hear the air handling from the fume hood air handling system. Plenty of natural light from the big windows that are normally a part of the labs. So here we've converted this, what is normally a lab, into a pretty good place for a software startup. Could house anywhere from 6 to maybe up to 8 or 9 people. You could certainly put desks along here, which they did have in here at this time. Here you see a connecting doorway. In case it was a lab company, you can open up that door and connect into a second lab if a company needs to grow. So it's a good example of how you have to be flexible, and sometimes you have to be prepared to turn a space into whatever it needs to be to serve a new tenant.